Contestant number 5, Toastmaster Nazeer Qasem. His speech title, 50 plus. 50 plus, Toastmaster Nazeer Qasem, contestant number 5.
My manager hates old people. Every time I visit in his office, he frowns and pinches his nose as if he's smelling something bad. I admit, at age 55, I start having gas problem. But you know, old people are wise. We know where to release and when to release. He is the best place to release. I hate him so much, I told my family, if he comes over to offer his condolences, please turn me upside down so I don't see his ugly face. And release gas balloons and let them burst, pop, 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 in his face. So he will remember me for the rest of his life. Contest master. Follow Toastmasters and honor guests. Age is just a number. And life begins at 60. Now, by show of hands, how many of you are over 50? Great, I'm in the right place with the right people. Now, for those of you who didn't raise their hand, I know, either you are young or women hiding her age. Now, ladies, you are not the only one who wants to stay young. You are joined by men. I have a friend of mine, he is saying he's only 16 with 40 years of experience. I follow his steps. Now I say, I am sweet 16 with 50 plus experience. My wife is completely different. She sticks to her word. 10 years ago, she was 40. Today, she is still 40. 10 years later, our daughter will be older than her mom. Young folks here in the audience, I have few tips about old age. Would you like to hear that? Yes. Even if you said no, I will continue. You see, old people like to talk even when no one is listening. Now, the first sign of old age, probably you guessed it, is that we start losing memory. We forget keys, mobiles, forget names. Did you expect that? Have you experienced it? Yes. You are in the right track. Yes. Now, the second, never mind, let's stick to one, please. Let's stick to one. Speaking about being forgetful, I went to the supermarket the other day. My wife gave me a long shopping list. But believe it or not, I did not forget any item. She ordered it on the phone. And I found it ready. So I paid, and I was leaving. The cashier, young cashier, said, "Excuse me, you forget your credit card." Grandpa, she doesn't know I'm only 16. I grabbed the stuff, I went to my car. I stood there, the keys were missing. But there was a lady inside. Tall, big. She came out, grabbed me from the neck. She said, "What you are up to, Grandpa?" She thought I'm stealing the car. I told her, "No, don't blame me, blame the car dealers. They make the same model with the same color." Then I remembered, oh my goodness, my car is in the repair shop. ladies and gentlemen, sometimes having memory loss is a blessing. We need to forget our bad memories and sad moments in this stressful life, don't we? So one day I went to the mall to exercise, get rid of that stress. And I start walking, exercising, and rehearsing my speech. Mr. Toastmaster, follow Toastmaster. A lot of people were looking at me with astonishment. And one man was shaking his head. Then he raised his hand, praying. He thought I lost it. I looked back at him and continued rehearsing. Then I saw a good-looking woman with a nice smile approaching me. I could swear I have seen her somewhere, but I can't remember her name. She came so close. Did I tell you that ladies find me at this age attractive and harmless? She put her hand in my pocket and pulled my wallet. I grabbed her hand. Then I realized she's my wife. There is another sign of getting old, which is hair loss. Oh, you might say, oh, big deal, we all lose hair. Even young ones do. True, but for me, it's different. I lose hair, it grows back quickly in the wrong places. Nose, ears, but the ear thing, I tell you, it's always because of my barber. When I visit, he doesn't play with my head, he plays with my ears, with this machine. Zzz, zzz. Finally, I have more hair on my ear than on my head. Now, fellow Toastmasters and honored guests, let me tell you, growing old is a fact of life, but growing up is a must. Please, stay young at your heart. You will feel like 16. And then I will tell you before I finish, there is only one sign that concerns me today at this age, and I'm suffering from right now, which is bladder control. If you find me standing in front of the bathroom, calm, don't worry, I'm still in control. But if you find me twisting and saying, please give me the way, otherwise it will be too late. Trust me.